Welcome back to part 2 of the podcast. We decided to split things up if you are new to the podcast, so please do listen into part 1 before you tune into part 2. Hope you guys enjoy part 2 of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of Indian fans. Fuck the Chinese people. Okay. They're all damn fucking racist one.
Damn racist, bro.
They're not just racist, you know. They're racist internally as well. If you cannot speak Chinese, right, they think like, wow, this guy think he damn atas. They have that.
Sure.
Lick each other's wounds, circle jerk, that thing, you know.
But this one is just in the Chinese in the Chinese community, right? Like,
Do the Indians do that? Like, wow, this fucker speak English damn well, want to become English teacher, fucker, right? This guy.
No.
No, right?
No.
They'll be like, bro.
speak English, good. Then they ask me, you can speak your mother tongue or not? Then I say no. Then you just say you can just learn lah.
Yeah, you see, damn humble.
They never just.
But Malay got.
They never.
I think Malays like
Malay
will-
got apa fuck.
they will look, wow, you come back Australia 2 weeks holiday, got accent.
Babi. You know, orang besar, you know.
But very rare you see Malay cannot speak Malay.
Yeah, very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think I have a friend.
It's
who
like
can
a
speak
blood
Malay.
thing, you know. They can like awaken the,
Yeah,
the-
bro.
They can awaken the basam lah, you.
It's like the Mat Saleh in them is like the charisma. It's like ooh, burning, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Malay, you cannannot speak Malay.
Like imagine, right?
That's
if you-
impossible in Malaysia lah.
yeah.
No
You
lah,
have to
but-
learn BM one, nevertheless.
Yeah lor. Unless you somehow
Kevin doesn't
go-
speak Malay, right?
I bet he can
I would
say
say the answer is
Tek
no.
tarik satu.
Here,
He speaks
here,
a
here
bit,
and there lah, but
I'm sure there are
holistically,
Malays from international school.
Can't speak Malay.
Yeah. Like my friend Irshad, he's the he works for the Malaysian embassy in different countries, so he shifts. His kid has never grown up in Malaysia.
Then
So
we,
the
I mean,
kid-
if you grew up
in Malaysia lah,
then-
in Malaysia.
Yeah, lah, but the point is,
definitely
very rare you find a Malay kid that is like pure don't speak Malay, ma, right?
you
Yeah,
start in
that's-
TTDI. Sure can.
Sorry.
You just start in TTDI. Sure can find one. Confirm.
Yeah.
And if they go international school, then probably.
Yes. Then you move to Mont Kiara. You go see the GIS side. You know that
Yeah.
kind of area. Confirm got one.
Yeah. But you know, right, no matter how like English ed you are as a Malay, right?
You still Malay.
One day, right, when you go back for Raya, right, and the guy got new car, you be like, hey, LA! You straight away. Where it came from? You like, wait, where did this come from? Hey, LA!
Then when he noticed he can talk to himself, in his mind, right, it's all in Malay. So.
He has awakened it.
Bapa, gempak ni.
Yeah, he awakened Kurama already, but it's the Hang Jeba all inside him.
Bro, I thought Hang Jeba, Hang Tua all were Chinese people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Chinese.
They were Chinese what?
Oh, that I don't know lah.
I didn't even know that also.
Pretty good in my history lah.
I trust you, man.
Grade A.
But I think there's always internal racism that kind of fuels that skin thing, the language thing. It's always like internal, and it's like they judge each other. You know?
Honestly lah, if you ask me for the Indians, right, like if my cousins are fair, low key you can see all those people who are dark wants to be fair.
Who's it?
Yeah. It's a standard thing. If you see all the Tamil movie, right, it's also a thing in India. All of the actors are always fair. If not, the main actors are always fair. The sub actors, some of them are dark. For ladies only. For guys, they are dark actors. But for ladies, right, in India lah, I don't know about in Malaysia, India lah, okay, most of them are fair. 100%. I've never seen a lead who is dark. Maybe I don't remember, maybe 1 of 100, but it's always fair. And then if you talk about in Indian, right, in Malaysia, if they're like super fucking fair, everybody like, oh, your son quite fair lah. They will say that lah. They won't say
In a positive way.
in a positive way, quite fair, but low key they saying that because their sons are not fair, their daughters are not fair. Like, oh,
What the
fair.
fuck? Serious shit lah.
Yeah.
Internal racism, bro.
It's like it's very clear that it's more a feminine problem than it is a masculine problem, right? It's more prominent in the female community. And so is it thinking from an evolutionary perspective, lah, right? Could it be perceived as more like these fair-skinned females to be perceived as more fertile? More
fertile.
yeah, I mean from an evolutionary perspective, lah, right? Like big jugs means you'll be a great mom, right? Big hips means you'll be a great child bearer.
Childbearer, yeah.
Right, sure, whatever, lah, right? So is fair skin something like that, maybe? Like it triggers some like natural desire within you?
Wow, I don't know how to answer this
I
question.
don't know lah. Because normally when I see fat Chinese girl, I also like, okay lah, fat Chinese girl lah. But when you see like, let's say Latina girls, they're tan also, right? Immediately like, wow, Latina chicks fucking hot, right? Right? Arguably, right, I think long ago, I think it was Keenan and Kel or some kind of like TV show on Nickelodeon. There was this black chick, right? She fucking hot, you know. Until today, I still think she fucking hot, you know. But like, I wouldn't think like that Chinese girl just because she fair, she prettier lah. Like I just think like, straight up that girl's got better features. Not skin wise, but like eyes, you know.
Maybe it's not about pretty. It's just about being fair.
But to me, it's no like
It's just like
brighter skin does not equate to attraction. For
sure,
me.
but then it
For me
is
lah.
the case for so many people.
Yeah.
And I just it's such a prominent thing, right? That my argument, right, it has to be something to do with nature.
Within you, your
Yeah,
blood
yeah, yeah.
boils for.
I cannot believe, right, that the world is so bleak, right? That it is 100% nurture's fault. Every fucking parent is racist, and every fucking parent consistently breeds racist children. I cannot believe that will actually happen.
Do you think
I hope it doesn't happen.
our generation would breed racist children?
Confirmed to some degree.
100%.
Okay, I know this is a very off-topic question, but you prefer, right, girls to have pink nipple or not pink nipple?
I prefer them to have nipples.
Not pink nipple. Dude, pink nipples,
That
high stakes game, bro. High stakes game.
Why high stakes?
Bro, I haven't seen before, bro. Aku tak pernah nampak ni, bro.
Those are myths, bro. Okay, myth.
I also never see before.
I also never see, bro.
It's a myth, bro.
But then you see in porn, right? But then you somehow like, wow, got pink nipple damn rare. Wait.
Yeah,
But is that a positive thing? Because you see dark nipple, you're like normal, lor. But pink nipple, you're like,
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's an abnormality, right?
Yeah, but I think
if
it's part of that,
If I see an outlier, I'll be like, day, right? If you got Sharingan, I'll be like, day.
But if you see albino naked woman, you're like,
No, I also be day. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on here?
damn.
got albino porn or not?
I'm sure there's porn for
I don't even want to
Let me
click it.
Google
I don't
this.
even.
Confirm got.
Let me.
Hey, question, right? So your nipples are the color they are because of pigmentation.
That's why.
Does that mean albinos have white nipples?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, really got albino porn?
Go see their nipple color.
Hey, is it white nipples?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't think it's white lah.
I'm willing to wager it's white.
Their lips are not white, right?
Yeah.
No ma.
They are.
They are white man. Lips white.
Everything's white, bro.
everything is white.
To be fair, it's a guy that's fucking lah. So I'm looking at albino white guy porn lah.
Wonderful. Let me know.
Nice. Amazing.
But let me see the nipple color to double confirm.
Yes, yes. Please email me CC again. Shop.
Ayo, they don't show the whole body lah. Fucker, they show the dick and the pussy only lah. Fuck. Cannot see, sorry guys.
Okay lah, you just WhatsApp me later.
Alright. Moving on.
Yeah. At least now we know there's albino porn lah.
But it's like, how come fair skin is there, right? But albino cannot, right? Shouldn't albino be premium?
Because albino is a condition, is it?
It's a
Yeah.
condition.
It's a condition. You can't get yourself to albino. What?
Or having big tits is a condition also lah. Having a big dick also. But like,
That's not
you
a
know,
condition. That's genes. What? Or
So is albinism.
is it?
Yeah.
You can be born with
It's-
albino, right?
Yeah. Birth by albinism. But how come that they're not at peak? So it must be a
Yeah.
quality that you reach a
Because
certain-
that one is-
too white
I
already,
think
bro, too
albino
white
is
already.
bleach
Correct.
I don't know. It's just, when
No,
I,
it's like your dick too big also is a problem.
True.
Right?
True.
It's like too fucking big, it becomes a problem in your life. You know?
Girl and blowjob got long jaw.
Sure.
Okay.
a lot of porn references lah. Just to say, a lot of.
So why that specific fairness?
Again, who the fuck is the one who invented this shit, man? You know?
You should Google that. Why?
That's the argument. It's not something someone invented. It's not like
Who's the one who say, "Wow, 这个 black"?
it's like that's the thing. I think it's ingrained in all of us. My argument, right, is that there is a huge percentage of nature being the problem.
When you were young, did any of your friends come and say, "Hey, don't fan him, he's dark"? And does that happen to you before?
Not us,
I'm sure someone said it to me in passing, lah, but I don't like internalize it
What
as
the fuck?
truth.
Serious? I could say to you.
I'm sure. Lah.
How about you, Tio? Do you get this before?
No, I don't think so.
Damn. I mean, I was the receiving end, lah, so it doesn't matter.
I think Sri Inda not a lot of assholes.
Too small already?
Yeah, too small, right? You don't even have a chance to choose your friends.
You're just friends by enter class, happy families.
That's all you have, man.
By proximity.
Right. Every year you see the same people.
Yeah, man.
Like in Sri Mega, I mean, I went to Sri Mega, right? I very rare I get this thing also. Like when I was in the classroom, we were all just friends by nature. We become best friends. I was fighting with Chinese people and like I was actually fighting with Wiki and Ben. We just became friends. There was no I think it's because it's a very multicultural school. I never received any of this thing. It's only after I left the school that's where the things start to come out. When I start to see more individuals, you know.
Maybe it's media. They'll say media. But then again, this is called the
Cannot be,
diplomat.com. So.
I feel like even historically, pre-mass media, right? People showed still racism. Say 700 years ago, year 1300s. Confirm still racism.
Damn.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I also wasn't there, lah.
Need to do a research,
you know,
man.
my friend told me, lah.
maybe it's maybe it's colonialism. Because all the colonials are always white. They're always fair.
Yeah.
They're always like brighter skin. No matter what, they're white, right?
That's the normal theory, lah. Right? Could be.
So it's like submission to fair skin. So submission kind of spreads out to all the cultures where it's like, oh, fair means greater than me, hence I need to aspire to be great. So it's like the equation of greatness because of colonialism. So it's the effects of colonialism, maybe. That's the only way I can think about it, right? Takkan like you suddenly wake up in the morning and then like, oh, fair skin is the way to go. Or like genetics will come out of the fucking ocean and like, I aspire to be fair. And then, you know, like as an amoeba and all that. Cannot be. There has to be a nurture of sorts, but has transformed to nature because of that cultural thing. When you grow up, you automatically see all the media shit. Like, you know, when you're young, you want to be Ash Ketchum, right? Because it's like Pokemon Master, that I think it's like white, but there's no Asian aspiration, that thing.
He's white, lah.
No lah.
He's a bit tan.
Is it?
He doesn't look really white.
I
to me.
always registered him to be Asian.
I always thought it's Japanese.
I always thought it's white.
I
What
thought
the
it's
fuck?
Japanese. Yeah.
Maybe that's the
He
point.
doesn't-
Okay.
He's like ambiguous.
Maybe bad example. What about Red Ranger, Power Rangers?
He's white.
Is
But
he
I
white?
always,
don't know
I
him
always
to
prefer Black Ranger though.
represent.
Is Red Ranger black?
The first Power Ranger, yes.
And then?
And then it
Different
became
actors.
a different actor who's not black.
Is
Even in the first Power Ranger, the Yellow Ranger was Asian. What?
yeah.
Yeah,
She's a
she
Vietnamese
hot.
chick, man. Yeah, too bad she passed away.
She.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
damn, rest
car
in
crash,
peace.
I think.
Damn.
Quite sad.
Oh, wait, actually, Red
Lamborghini
Ranger isn't
ever.
even purely white. He's Red Indian mixed white.
Which Red Ranger? you
The
talking
first one.
about?
The first Red
Tommy,
Ranger.
The first Tommy.
Tommy's white.
No, he's mixed Red Indian, I think.
Oh, is it?
Oh, you
Yeah.
know this,
How
like,
the hell they know
Because
this?
I remember
cousins
I
really,
watched the
man.
video.
I didn't watch all of Power Ranger.
You know the Netflix show, the Bling something. It's like all rich Asians one.
Bling Empire.
Bling. Oh my god.
How do you know this
I haven't seen it yet. Don't judge me.
one of the Singaporean girls, they all like fucking rich. She said, yeah, I'm dating the Red Ranger, and then they showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, then the guy's like, yeah, I'm mixed white, I'm mixed Red Indian. You know, I'm very proud of my heritage, but you know, I want to explore different cultures. So
His name
I'm
is
in
something
Singapore.
Santos, right?
Yeah. So
I don't
maybe,
know why I know this.
Invalid. Never mind, forget I said anything. But I always like you always see heroes that are white lah.
Yeah.
Everything also cartoons or mostly
I don't know,
white.
Idris Ibla is back.
That one is our generation already, but that time
Oh, old generation
Oh.
Blade themselves.
Marshala.
Blade is not old enough.
Blade. Yeah.
Yeah, it gotta
Okay,
be
you
like-
want to go older.
Like
Near like in the 80s.
Godfather
or
type of.
90s.
Wow, I don't do. We weren't even born.
Casablanca, that thing.
Casablanca's like, yeah lah.
But it's like
they're white.
Latinos. They're
No, during that time is when Blackface started lah.
Ah.
It's portrayed in the media. Ma.
So maybe it's colonialism cemented by media also.
But I'm still thinking about your evolution theory.
Of?
Like, it's like girls with big tits, you know, and everything. Then why choose fair over?
Why would you
Tanner
pick
skin.
a fairer girl? Like, can you think of a pro?
I don't know. Why you pick a taller guy?
I don't know, man. Jen's taller than me, man.
No lah, but
It's a symbol that they can protect you, lah. Right? That's
But
the.
fair is
pretty.
It's more
Since
more
it's
feminine.
more feminine?
More
more
feminine. lah.
feminine. Lah.
Yeah. If you ask me, right, is it more feminine? I would argue yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, definitely.
I would be lying to say no. In my opinion, lah. Do I have a preference? Not really. But is it more feminine? Yeah.
Even if it's like comparison with like this
Super fucking hot.
huge fat American white chick compared to a tiny Filipino Asian girl.
You're
That's
taking two ends of the spectrum, lah. That's different.
but
That's
can
outliers.
say it's not exactly feminine anymore lah, because of structure lah.
She's not feminine because of different reasons. lah.
Yeah. But if you say small petite Filipino tan Asian girl versus small petite fair Asian girl,
dress the same way.
Maybe it's media qua. I always see like all those fair girls
Could
like
be,
wear
ah.
the cute dresses and shit on Instagram. You're like, oh, so cute ah.
Maybe
to me,
it's
so
like
cute."
it's like manual labor and don't really work, that kind of thing. Where
Oh,
the
like-
tanner one is like do more physical labor, then the fairer one is
Just chill at home.
just chill at home, that kind of idea. Maybe.
Oh yeah. She's like shielded from the world.
So maybe it's like a man, you feel the urge to protect. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're like, I want to own this creature.
I don't know. I mean, just spitballing lah, but like, could be.
Fuck me.
Do you feel? If fair or tan, you're like, yeah, fair I can take care of her properly lah. But tan one, I think she can take care of herself.
No lah, just start with is fair more feminine?
No.
No.
No,
No for me. I don't have that feeling.
Objectively, I can see where you're coming from lah. But to me personally, no lah. To me
Yeah,
personally.
I don't see it that way.
I see it that way though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Same. Perhaps media fucked me over lah.
Mm.
Which then, I'm sorry lah. Let me just restart my life and try again lah.
Because if I see fair angmoh girls, right, I immediately think like, wow, she should them big, should them tall.
No, okay. No need to talk about.
Gigantor
Just talk
something.
about in Malaysia.
We talk Malaysia
Chinese
lah.
girls in
Or
Malaysia.
Chinese
Yeah.
girls in Malaysia.
Ah,
Wow.
just Chinese girls in Malaysia.
But a lot of fair girls that are very tall also though, very big. But then there are also, it's like quite even out, It's really what you choose to see, to me. Because I know a lot of short, tan Chinese girls. I actually can argue, I think I know more short, tan Chinese girls than tall, than short, fair Chinese girls.
Wait, say again.
I what?
I
I
know
lost you. I lost you.
I know more tan Chinese girls that are very like petite, very like, versus the very fair ones. The fair ones is like, I see on Instagram only, but I never see in real life.
I feel I know more fair Chinese girls.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking
What do you
hell.
think? You?
We have the same friends job.
Yeah. That's true. I'm
Right,
sorry.
What do you think,
But right, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
100%
I mean,
not.
not just our
Even
mutual
like
friends.
general observation, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know a lot more tan Chinese girls.
Hmm.
I actually know very few, to be honest. Wait, I take the class photo. Give me a moment.
I can't remember.
No, high school different.
How's it different?
High school, you're more out in the sun. Hey, you know a lot of girls back in high school, they was very tan, and then now they're not so tan. Right?
What the fuck?
Got
Yeah.
such thing, meh? They untan themselves.
It's true. No, it's true.
I concur.
It's not untan themselves. Like
They just-
back in high school, you're just out in the sun more.
I
As
mean,
kids, you're out in the sun more.
kawat kaki lah, bullshit.
Perhimpunan, walking to the
Aiyo,
fucking
yeah.
go tuition, all that shit.
No, I know a lot of girls who are much tanner in high school than compared to right now.
Oh, then how the skin just became back
No,
normal
like
lah.
if you're naturally fair,
Then it will
right?
come back fair by.
Actually, quite even split.
Let me see.
Quite even split. Quite fair. Got fair and got tan. But I don't know. I noticed the tan one more. The fair one, I like totally forgot. I'm like, wait, the person existed. What the fuck? Let me think. Office.
You ask me like 10 Chinese girls, I don't know.
You know what I can
Is it?
see. You know what I can see here in this picture, John. If you realize, right,
Kayan.
all of the fair Chinese girl here, right? All of the fair Chinese girl here, they are
I'm
all
thrown so far back. I make a
Chinese
backflip.
educated. But all the tan one, right, speaks good English.
My God, you're right.
Look,
What the fuck? You're right. The fair one, all Chinese ed way.
just a few are not, but the tan one are English educated. You have a look.
No, Renee and Michelle Chong no lah.
Okay lah, but
But they're outlier
There's a
lah.
few only, but you see like Hazel,
Yeah,
Aaron,
yeah,
Jacqueline,
yeah.
they're all
Jacqueline is English, eh?
Iban.
I don't even know if that's an answer to the
I
question.
don't know, so,
But I like the additional
but
insight.
he asked me
But-
that. I'm prompt.
She's
to
got a
keep-
point though. Like the tan ones are normally more English ed. The fair ones are Chinese ed way.
Not in my case.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yours reverse
I just don't know a lot of 10 Chinese girls.
Oh. Maybe it's whitening product, bro.
Maybe lah.
Maybe it's a symbol of they can take care of their skin properly as well. Because tan means like what you said, it's like harder work. You go
Or
out,
maybe
you do
then
more.
they just like outdoor activity lah. How about this girl like hiking and shit like that?
Maybe.
You know?
But I think that's a sound theory. If you are tan, but like the nature in you tells you that she does a lot of work, right? Is
Yeah.
outdoors more. Therefore, maybe she doesn't need me to take care of her, and therefore I don't see her as feminine.
Yeah.
That's an evolutionary theory I can confide to. I think.
That's the
Versus
only
in-
thing I could think of.
Yeah, makes sense. I agree with this theory.
Maybe you're right. Lah.
But you see, like that's the nature in me, right? Because my stance, honestly, from a nature's perspective, is fair equals feminine. That being said, preferentially speaking, I would prefer to be with a girl who's actually actively working. Therefore, I can respect and therefore is a member of society, right?
100%, bro.
So it's like, what who am I? Who the fuck am I? What am I?
Who are you?
What? Holy fuck!
But I think that whole about evolution and everything doesn't really apply in this day and age.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
Now it's just more of preference, you know.
It's so scary also not backing off from the Korean influence. So much whitening in Korean plastic surgery. It's just going to make people
Yeah.
feel that white is the way to go. Fair is the way to go, man. Oh my god.
Do you think if they shape media, people won't like media?
Nah, just takes time.
Just takes time, right? People
Yeah.
eventually be like, yeah, this is the new normal,
Yeah.
right? Like eventually, if they start introducing more tan people, you know, like what's that brand? Dove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the
You know,
shampoo Dove or some.
You know, there's a campaign. It's called Real Women.
Yeah,
Ah,
I've seen
yeah,
that.
I saw the campaign.
Have you seen that
Yes,
campaign?
yes.
Have you seen that campaign?
No.
It's like they choose women that are not perfect one. It's like a lot of freckles, like curly hair,
Different body
a bit
shape.
busty, you know, larger or smaller. Some skinny also. Some really like borderline obese starting. But it's to show that you're not perfect, right? You don't need to be perfect.
It's a campaign about body positivity, lah.
Yeah. So maybe it's like it's going towards that direction. It's just that we're in that transition phase.
If you ask me, and this may sound bleak lah, but I don't think there will ever come a time when racism does not exist.
Is it?
Same. I agree with Drew.
I don't think
I
there will
so.
ever. I mean this like I given this clearly some thought. Like ever at any point in the future, will racism be like just completely obliterated?
You know what? You know, I think it might change, right? If aliens come to attack us.
Then you got common enemy maybe.
Yeah. You must have common enemy. Then like alien gonna fuck you. Then you're like fuck it. I don't care about skin
But-
color. I
but-
care about like species.
I
But
swear
even
we had
so-
this conversation.
Even so, it's like you are only like in the grand scheme of things. Yes, you want to like kill the alien and free Earth again, right?
And after that?
But even within that fight, right? Confirm, you don't want to go and stay in the bunker with a dark skin fella while you're hiding from the alien.
Yeah.
Tell me, sure got one. Confirm got. You tell me the auntie don't be racist. Auntie never stop being racist, bro.
我不要这个印度人我不要
so loud. It doesn't sound. Wait, I go check the door. I don't know.
But I think you're right, Ladro.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Must
you're
have
right.
alien lah, bro.
No, I think even
Not
with
enough.
alien also,
Not enough.
there will still be a problem.
Yeah, big picture wise, okay, it's okay lah, right? Fundamentally, we're all fighting towards the alien. But micro, right? Sure thing of racism.
I can already see all the Karens and aliens shouting like I don't want to be same room with this black chick.
100%. 100%.
Oh my god. No one alien can save us. You know what we should do? We should let Thanos just destroy half the population and then restart. Now something about it. I think maybe what Thanos did ain't that bad, yeah?
Actually, a possible solution is we all enter the Matrix. And then we all have the same skin color.
What's that skin color?
What's that skin color? Black.
The one to choose lah, bro. That is even split, right?
The answer is green.
Not me.
Right, whatever. Then the fucking AI masks everyone's accent.
Wow.
Okay,
Same color, same accent.
But
hello.
it will only work right if no one remembers what our original skin color is.
Yeah.
If not, right, then
low
it's
key
like,
they ask one.
motherfucker, why buy this color?
True.
Right?
Okay, that'll be the only solution lah. You forget that one
You
as well.
forget, yeah.
Then you go, everyone's like, hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
Actually, Attack on Titan, Attack on Titan is like that, you know.
What you
Like
mean?
everybody is all the same
In
race,
the
lah.
Paradise Island.
Yeah. Everybody's all the same. Only Mikasa is half Asian, and they're like, oh, she's of the Orient.
She's Ackerman.
Yeah, she's of the Orient. I mean, if you watch Attack on Titan.
I mean, that's just basically you're in China and you don't know the world
rest of the
exists.
world.
so,
Yeah.
That's different.
Ah, fuck. Let's make the point. Looks like this is a never-ending situation lah. 2 months from now, some idiot gonna post another video about this, and then we're gonna talk about this again. I feel like
We didn't talk about the Watsons one.
I mean you didn't see it, but it was there in Facebook, and you.
There won't be racism, right? If you separate all the races, put them on different places of the planet,
Then there won't be racism.
make them forget about their other races in the world. Then no racism.
Or, apart from aliens, the future selves of Earth come back and be like, better stop this shit now, or shit gonna get down. Then you're like, ooh,
No, lah, the future
Ah,
selves come
come
here,
on.
they're gonna say, sorry bro, still here. Never changed.
You think so? You think forever?
I think so.
So the fair skin thing will forever be like that?
I think, see, fundamentally, right, conflict is inevitable.
Phew, it's
I think,
you sound like
right?
Thanos way.
That one is like you cannot change, right? Conflict. Fucker, everyone has experienced conflict fundamentally.
Mm-hmm.
When you experience conflict, you want to find reasons to associate that conflict with. And so you find me
Justifications.
minus you, that difference, does that explain the conflict that has happened? And we are very visual creatures. We learn by seeing 99% of the time. So it's the easiest thing to minus off and equate to. And so racism is always there.
It's kind of like how if you see your parents are driving and then somebody cut you off, the fucker, that guy. Then who is it?
Ah,
What? Malay?
Correct.
Indian?
Correct,
Chinese?
correct.
Just to associate it.
because you want to do that subtraction and the association to the
I
conflict.
thought the first question is man or girl. They don't need the race come. Because I'd be like, oh, I mean, sorry lah, but I like, who's that chick? Then of course it's a guy. I should say who's that chick first. But back to the point. Sorry.
You always hear this, right?
Yeah.
Uncles, aunties, they
Correct.
say this shit. Huh?
Yeah. It's just
Like whenever someone cut me off, also, right, I have the innate desire. I need to validate my hypothesis. I have a theory. I need to find out if this theory is true. Right? You have that desire to rationalize this conflict.
and then you go and see.
It's like racism always here. Unless you tell me no conflict ever, lah, then maybe different story.
I feel if it's not racism, then it's just another factor, lah. Sexism,
Or Namekian, then it's like speciesism.
or even like your social standing.
What if, right, it's Star Wars and there are aliens living among us also?
You sure racist towards alien?
Yeah.
You sure still racist towards humans, one?
Is it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's fucking inevitable. I fucking
You're in
swear
a
to
Star Wars bar with Han Solo and C-3PO and R2-D2. Then they're playing the alien jazz. Then you're like, you're looking. But do you judge another human if he comes in? Or be like, wait, bro, how's Earth?
I think in Star Wars got what?
Star Wars
Like
also got
some people
sort
from
of
different
racism,
race
right?
come
Huh?
careful. Yeah. They
Yeah.
should say be careful.
because it's not your kind.
Yeah. But be careful, they are well known to be a mass murderer.
For species,
Yeah.
But you won't be so racist towards humans.
You straight already racist, but nevertheless.
But humans were it cannot be as simple as just humans. You know, there's always a subcategory.
Damn.
You know, right?
Which is like lower or higher that thing, and you associate.
Sure, it's like it's not the same as me, even though we are humans. There's different. In this room also, we're all humans. Or
Oh, true. Because if you look at living beings, you're like, lizard is not. Oh, it is a living being.
yeah.
Yeah, true. How do you conclude this shit?
No cure.
Just not be assholes.
Send your school to SMK.
But if that's the case, right? How do you? Is the media not allowed to talk about this,
Talk about
like blackface and all that, or to showcase this? Because it's already innate, right? It's part of nature already, right? So why cannot talk about it?
I think advertisement should be done better.
The one that, for sure lah, the video got shit lah, but is it just not allowed? Although it's going to happen.
My perspective is we should just be hyper vocal about everything. You just fucking over communicate. You just fucking talk about racism because it's there. Stop like not talking about it just because like out of sight, out of mind kind of mentality. That shit doesn't work.
If it's a problem, just talk about it.
Yeah, you should just talk about it. But you don't
Sweep it under the rug.
make a video of it and then you like fuel it lah, right? But you need to talk about it. You need to identify the problem and then discuss lah. Yeah, that's the rational approach anyway. So my stance is you should just be hyper vocal. Just talk about it. Over communicate.
So you can still do
Yeah, do it. But then just as he's free to post a video, you criticize like dog lah. You make him feel like trash lah, because that is a trash move. But when you talk about it lah. And then there's no malice, then yeah, we just talk about it like normal people.
Weeks later, Howren suicide.
不好了.
That's not good.
You're right.
He probably feels like shit about it. Guaranteed.
Really?
Whether maybe it's not in the form of remorse, right? But maybe he's afraid that people will judge him, so he feels like shit, and then that's enough.
What was that Miss Universe chick?
Oh, familiar.
Miss Universe.
Remember that Miss Universe chick that was quite, like low-key racist
Yeah,
also?
she fucked up somehow.
What she did?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
What she did?
There she went on a rampage in a restaurant or something, and then she like made a few very I forgot really. She's like this. She's Indian, I think. I forgot. We talked about her before.
Oh.
Andrew's googling it. He's doing that Miss Universe controversy. It's a Miss Universe Malaysia one. Oh.
Yeah. You talked about it before.
You remember or not?
I don't remember.
There was this. It was last year, ni.
I don't remember what happened yesterday.
It's kind of fucked up, man.
Last year. What Miss Universe last year?
Miss Malaysia lah.
Eh? Help.
I already found it. Samantha Katie James.
Why you be
Oh,
fucking
she's
fast,
talking about the skin, is it?
She chose to be born as a colored person.
Oh
in
yeah,
America.
yeah.
Nobody. What? No. You chose to be a colored person, all that, right? See, everyone forgot about her. Right?
I choose to be white. I don't think you choose to be white, right? You were born with it, right? I got another dumb girl, eh?
That's why I feel like maybe they take advantage of this shit because people in the end forget, but you get the publicity.
No, I think in Malaysia they forget lah, not in other countries lah.
Really?
Like today we don't talk about Kiran Raj or Jovina Choi, you know, we just yeah, it's a thing, then we forget about it.
Kiran Raj and Joanne Choi is the foundation of this podcast, bro.
The bedrock of future successes to come.
But no one give a shit, man. A lot of things that we Malaysia we come, we talk, then we just fuck
Right
out
lah,
and we
yeah.
move on. But
Malaysians are
in
that one,
Malaysia,
Malaysians.
no, but US I feel it's a big shit. It never dies, bro.
Yeah,
Is
bro.
it?
Yeah.
I bet until today you talk about George Floyd, you get
Bro, George Floyd
movements.
different, bro. George Floyd death involved.
Same shit lah. If it's a thing, it's a
Dude,
thing.
honestly, okay, you have 9/11. Yes, calamity. I know,
I know.
tragic, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, but forever.
Fucking
Afghanistan, Iraq.
MH370.
What's happening today?
It disappeared, bro.
Yeah.
What more you want to ask for? There's nothing more awe-inspiring than that. And yet we forget already. Fuck it lah, huh? Plane gone. Aiya, chill lah.
Do you think-
Asia stock, bro?
Do you think in the future, right, history books, right, will talk about MH370?
Yeah, 100%.
They better it
Yeah,
disappeared,
it
bro.
fucking disappeared, bro.
What
Where
can you
the
ask for?
fuck is it?
What more can you ask for? Like, there's no
This is
rationale.
definitely part 2. Part 2 already chopped. Part 2 is where the MH370 go.
Where they went? No debris, no nothing. Bermuda Triangle.
Wait, wasn't there a second plane that went missing as well?
MH17, that was shot down by a Ukraine missile.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That one we found everything.
At least that
We
one,
found everything.
Yeah.
at least you can rationalize, you know. 370, bro. If I was the family member, it's like, tak ada ke? Lenyap ke?
Mana?
Tiba-tiba tak ada.
But apart from 9/11 and George Floyd, 9/11 can say quite racist lah. Because after that they'll be like, oh, I came back from 2 years in Afghanistan. I spent 2 years in Iraq.
Iraq, not Iraq, man.
Yeah, I know.
Americans say that way.
Americans say
okay.
Iraq. Spent 2 years in Iraq.
I went to Nam.
I went to Vietnam.
No, don't say Vietnam. They say spent
Nam.
a couple of years in Nam.
The fuck?
Yeah.
But it stays lah. Okay, I just know the US
Americans,
stays lah.
that one stay, man.
I think a lot of things stays for them.
A lot of things stays in.
Are they the only country that has that? Only Malaysia only like, chill out, bro.
We relax,
Dah
bro.
lupa dah ni.
Relax. Chill. I think the only thing that stays in Malaysia is Najib. Other than that, nothing else.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing
permanent
else.
fixture.
One MDB quite hardcore. lah.
Want to be quite hardcore, you know. But other than that, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of prominent things happens in Malaysia, but we just forgot. 100%.
Yeah.
Do you think it's our culture to just
Yeah. We're very forgive and forget. Man.
Yeah. We remember about that Miss Universe, but we didn't remember the name or the contest and
No,
anything.
we basically don't remember.
Yeah, we just don't fucking remember.
But to be fair, so in like compare, you cannot compare with like George Floyd.
Yeah, at 9/11.
Magnetic.
That's
Yeah.
quite hardcore.
Yeah,
bro.
that's hardcore. You comparing
Oh,
like
wait, I got. Paul May 13, bro.
May 13 is a long
People
time
don't even
ago.
talk about it. So.
Yeah, it's
People
not
don't
even
give a
history
fuck.
books, bro.
Ask some of your friends, I bet they don't know.
It's like
Yeah.
1963, right? That shit is like.
That was like Chinese fight
forever.
Malay.
But that's quite hardcore, way.
Yeah, that was hardcore.
Yeah.
But we Indians just menuring tapa that.
Menurut tak.
Getar.
Everyone shooting down Chinese.
Then we-
Then you're like, just running
Interesting.
out.
Nak buat tayar ke? Nak buat pembaris ke?
You want rubber, my fellow Chinese?
Then you're like,
You know that meme? That meme.
It's not gonna tore itself.
was it only directly at Chinese on May 13?
It was the Malay and Chinese.
I think if May 13 happened not in 1963 but in 2003, then
Holy
different
shit.
story lah.
Bro, 2003, I chow already, guys.
Then different story.
No
like,
more Yam Cha sessions, bro. Steam some sessions, I'm in Hong Kong.
I'm
Maybe
safe.
not Hong Kong lah,
like
but
9/11, right? You have visual evidence
Yeah, bro.
of what happened.
videos.
Video. I remember watching it live.
Yeah. And
you
people
watched
jumping
it
off the
live?
building.
Yeah, I mean the whole news
CNN
and everything
mah.
at CNN.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I only found out after that, like, oh fuck, you know.
I didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah, I didn't know that thing.
I woke up in
I-
the morning and I was.
I was just
saw
standing
it.
in front of the TV and just like, oh, okay, cool.
That was some big shit lah.
How old was I at that time?
5 lah.
What?
It was six.
6
Six
years
years
old.
ago.
6 years old.
2001, right?
Yeah. I was 9 and I woke up and I saw people jumping off a building.
Yeah, but May 13 is like you heard about it, right?
Yeah, no
But
visual
you don't
evidence.
really understand
See.
the severity of it.
It's a mythos.
I'm sure it's not me.
But a
lah.
lot,
It's
of
not
our,
me lah.
a lot of our family chow to US and Canada and all that because of May 13. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, bro. Because it's that hardcore. It's like they target specific race only.
So that's why we Indians are minority in Malaysia lah. We could have been US if we were participating in the fight. Fuck.
Wow.
Go back in
Okay.
time, try again. lah.
Yeah, I should go and try again. Actually, what was the cause of May 13? I can't remember.
I thought you were history buff.
Yeah, but now I can't remember as well. I don't know what's the cause of the.
I had absolutely
I have no idea. Was it someone kill somebody? It's always something kill something lah.
Economy bad or what?
Impossible.
Oh, it's an election. The riot occurred in the aftermath of the 1969 Malaysian general election. So it wasn't 69.
Oh.
when
That's why
opposition parties
they
made
made
gains at the expense of ruling coalition, the Alliance Party. Official reports put the deaths. Okay, I don't care about the deaths.
Wait, so basically opposition want people flip?
Yeah.
Damn.
Eh?
Oh yeah. Because I remember I was at the cafe with Vicky and they all, and then they were like, "Hey, bro, later, cause Pakatan Harapan won, right? I think you better stay indoors."
Yeah, that was the sentiment also when
Yeah,
when,
yeah.
when Pakatan Harapan won, right? Everyone's like, hey, don't go outside, don't go outside.
Yeah.
Suddenly, like COVID, right?
Yeah.
Little do they know, MCO was lurking at the corner.
Watching, waiting.
Fucking like Danzo way.
Yeah. So I think it's. What can you do, right?
Fuck it lah, you know. When it comes to me lah. This problem.
Yamcha session's not big enough lah. If you Joe Rogan podcast, then when you say it's law, right, then you're like, okay lah. Then we will make a change lah. But for now, don't forget to subscribe law, I guess. Share the podcast, then only we become more influential.
Yeah, let us know what you think, Dan.
You know
You know
Peter Crouch
Dan?
got podcast?
Huh?
Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
You listen to Peter Crouch
No.
podcast? It's damn funny, bro. You know, right? Peter Crouch podcast, they always say pass the pod. You should totally do that. You should tell people to pass the pod.
Oh.
You don't need to like hit subscribe. Don't need to like.
Okay.
But if you can,
You must
do
create
lah.
your own one. Call him to Yamcha. Call them
But-
to Yamcha.
You the listeners right should pass the pod and be like, hey, just recommend someone lah. Show them good, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right?
Okay,
Should
pass the pod.
Yeah. Any last words, guys?
Pass the pot. Any last word?
About skin whitening lah. To be fair,
Fuck that shit. But if I have a daughter and she asks me his problem,
that's the reaction. No solution. It's always
what's the solution? I don't know, man.
just tell her find new friends lah, bro.
Find new friends lah. No, but how long can you run away, right?
So I think if your friends are that, right, I think you should think about how smart these people are. Because if they judge you based on how fair, how tan, imagine if you fat and thin, then they also judge you. Imagine if you lose your eye socket. You want a friend that is there with you no matter what.
No lah, but kids are assholes lah.
Kids are assholes.
Come on lah. Last
Being
time,
in school is tough.
Last time in school, so they judged me for being vegetarian. And you laugh, you see.
And we
then
steal
you
your
laugh.
food.
Why?
Huh?
Why did?
Because I'm different, what?
Yeah.
Alright? It's just purely just because I'm not the norm.
Yes.
Right? I have a different diet. I cannot partake in whatever they're having
And then they
during
make fun
Red
of
Hat.
you.
Yeah, make fun of me. Yeah. And steal my food.
Wow,
Steal
kids
the
are so mean, bro.
Right,
They steal
but-
your food after that. Aren't you one of those people?
Yeah. They take my food, they run. They sit there with whatever's left. They eat.
Yes.
I was 100% a key member of
He even spread the word that vegetarian food quite good. Should just take from chalk.
Yeah.
You catalyst.
I was left with less than half. But kids are asshole, you know?
Kids are assholes,
And
man.
now, like, these people are like my closest friends. Not by choice, but
Yay.
you know, but I mean, sometimes it's like people grow, you know, and just because they made a mistake one time doesn't mean you just have to change friends, man.
What child rapist?
Yeah, then they go to hell, straight to hell, fucking straight to hell. I mean, I'm talking in context of kids, okay, not the person who raped the kids.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense.
Kids just need to be educated.
Educated well.
What if a kid molests a younger kid?
Even more education is required.
But it's okay. You can still be friends.
More education is required.
Hard to answer this
A
question.
bit of counseling.
Hard to answer this question.
Just need to be sure.
Yeah.
But I'll tell them, maybe he's not your friend now, But maybe in the future, when he's less of an asshole, can be your friend again. Maybe that's my advice.
I'm sure we all did a lot of stupid things as kids.
100% now.
Yeah.
Confirm. Shit.
To answer your question, don't be friends with the older kid who molested you. I will take a firm stance.
Yeah,
Just
that
don't
don't
be-
need to be friends.
Cut your losses.
Is it?
Cut your losses. What's the harm? One.
What if the guy become like the Pope?
Still don't.
Then, so what?
Then he's like,
You missed out on
I've
being
seen
friends
the
with the Pope. What are the perks of that?
I've seen the Lord in my past, the Pope say that. Then Pope way.
What
He's
is
the
the
king
Pope? What's
of
the
a
Pope?
country.
The Pope is he's supposed to be in the fucking Vatican City. What is he doing here?
He's the
In
king.
Trina.
Yeah. No. The Pope is actually selected from different countries.
Huh?
I highly doubt it's be from Malaysia lah.
You never know, bro. This current Pope's from Argentina.
When's the Malaysian Pope?
You never know yet.
Here from Trina.
Could be
No
that.
need straight strip darling, bro. So many Christians there. Confirm one of them Pope one. One Ah Chong thing or some shit like that lah. It's I am the new Pope. Sweet darling is holy, bro. It's the like the Southeast Asian Christian Vatican City.
Yeah, but not a lot of Catholics in Strip Darling.
no.
So
Yeah, mostly Protestant.
No, so no Pope.
Never know.
No Pope.
One might emerge.
Have to be
from
Catholic.
the ashes.
Have to be Catholic.
Alan is Catholic.
He's not
Is
from
he?
Strip Darling. Who, Alan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan's Catholic.
PJ.
He's in PJ.
No lah, I mean the church is in PJ lah.
Oh. Then maybe from PJ. Pope from PJ.
Yeah, Strip Darling probably not.
Pope
here,
Darling.
here I think a lot
Pope,
more Protestant
Pope Darling
churches.
Jaya.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Pope Darling.
I guess that's how we end the podcast.
We end it with Pope Darling
Can't
Jaya.
wait for Ellen to be a pope.
Maybe please sponsor us.
Can't wait for Ellen to be a
See,
pope.
I've been branding you the whole time, you know.
Fuck McD lah, bro. You don't want McD to be a sponsor, otherwise you become like Genie Boy one.
Why are you being so picky?
Why?
Maybe come.
You want it to be Burger King, bro, because you get the PS5.
I'll take any
Yeah,
burgers.
but Burger King got drive-through in Popeye or not? No have.
Bro, we live in Setapak. How you know?
Maybe
Why?
that-
Why does it care? Why you care whether?
Because the Popeye McD is so good, I from Setapak drive all the way to Popeye
wow,
just to get McD.
wow.
So
Solid.
sponsors.
Solid.
Whoa!
solid.
That's a big commitment, Chok. Damn,
very
that's a
large
big
commitment.
commitment.
Alright.
Damn.
Thank you
Pass
very
the
much.
pot.
Pass the pot, guys.
Pass the pot, pass the pot.